women. House notes that November 25th of every year is designated International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. The United Nations system, together with United Nations Women, is joining hands, teams, activists, decision makers, and people from all walks of life to beam light on the need to proper funding of essential agencies for the prevention of data collection of violence against women. They held further note that this year's theme for the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women is tagged Orange the World, Fund, Respond, Prevent, Collect. Like in previous years, this year's International Day will mark the launch of 16 days of activism that will conclude on 10th December 2020, which is International Human Rights Day. The House recalled that women played crucial role in the achievement and initiation of additional commitments and the mobilization of member states on the issue of ending violence against women. The House is aware that the official commemoration of the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women will be a virtual multi-stakeholders event due to the current context of COVID-19 pandemic, and in line with the social gathering engagement strategy and gender-based violence. And Nigerian Parliament is joining their voices today to commemorate this day. The House is further aware that it is also a day to honor women's organizations as first responders and to acknowledge their leadership roles in ending violence and activate United Nations wide mobilization under the umbrella of the 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence campaign for the promotion of zero tolerance across all spheres of society, including Nigeria. The House is worried that the violence against women and girls is one of the most widespread, persistent, and devastating human rights violations in our world today. It is largely unreported due to the impunity, silence, and stigma and shame surrounding it. The House is further worried that it manifests itself in physical, sexual, and psychological forms, which includes intimate partner violence, battering, psychological abuse, marital rape, femicide, sexual violence and harassment, rape, forced sexual assault, unwarranted sexual advances, child sexual abuse, forced marriages, street harassment, stalking, cyber harassment, human trafficking, slavery, sexual exploitation, female genital mutilation, and child marriage. The House believes that in commemoration of this year's International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, there is an urgent need to call on government and relevant stakeholders to develop action plans to gender-responsive investment to expand basic public education, infrastructure, healthcare, and security in rural areas. The House resolves to urge the federal, state, and local government to galvanize actions to support the elimination of violence against women. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Ayes have it.